It is my honor at this point to invite some of my colleagues and friends who have worked on this for many years to offer a few remarks as well. And I'd like to start with my good friend Uqualla. If you would like to come up and say a few words, that would be
wonderful. This moment, for that ability for you to gather, is auspicious in that this, the divine source, is one that has allowed for us to bring a consciousness to the beauty and the power of what this is all around us. The responsibilities that we have as a two-leggeds on this, the Mother Earth, we must realize that what has been gifted to each and every one of us, to know that with that breath, we were given that opportunity to walk, talk, breathe, sing, and dance on this, the Mother Earth. The cycles that exist, the generations that come and go. What we must remember is the foremost, which is this that is beneath us, the Mother Earth. What you see behind you, the essence of creation that has allowed for us to begin to understand that within our earth walks, we are given that opportunity to be in harmony, alchemy, balance with all this that is around us. For whatever language and culture that you are a part of, you must first recognize the fact that we all are on top of what is known within all cultures as the Mother Earth. Without this Mother Earth, we have no surface to walk, talk, breathe, sing, or dance on. For your heart's presence here today, though it may have been conscious for you to be called for attendance, the beauty of this moment are for those that are the seekers and pilgrims that magically walked upon this moment of ceremonial. Within the cultures and the ways of all that are the sentinels of this Mother Earth. Through the cycles we are called to bring in respect, to bring in the honor, to bring in that unconditional love for all that we see around us. We must step away from what those obligations are of this moment on a level that is not with that spirit connect. In the ways of ancestors and culture, they recognize that you are each gifted a special gift to utilize within your earth walk for the total length of it. When this canyon speaks, it speaks with a calling. It calls to every single one that is brought to its rim. See me, hear me, talk to me, let me touch you, let me heal you. The power of what this is beyond words that we are able to express within our languages. That is why in the culture, they utilize the medicine tools of the drums, the chants, the callings to what were of the ancients. One of the most powerful speakers that is present right now is this element of the medicine winds. They are in such joy as the essence of the winged one that flies over us and says, we are, because we are in harmony with the Mother Earth. As we are, we give you that example that you too must also be that one of this, to be that watcher, that protector, that one that awakens, that connections to all that is the unspoken. We have to open our hearts now to a new language. That language is not word, but that language is in that connection of the many peoples that are within you. This is the medicine term to connecting with the emotions within you. Let them be expressed. Let them be in leadership for the moment as needed. As you do so, then allow for yourself to see that your step is not to help you. It is to help all that are the inhabitants of this, the Mother Earth. The beauty that is gifted for those that come into this sacred portal opening of the Grand Canyon. If given the permission, they can walk into this and connect with the ancestors, that culture and the ways of all. Baj Nuavo, the place where the people roam. This canyon has portals that open to dimensions. We, as the two-leggeds, are simply the sentinels to watch over it, to know that within the energy vibrations that we put forth allows for those that are of our relations, brothers and sisters, to walk in the way that is good and have heart take lead. This canyon spoke a lesson long ago, and it remains there to this day. This magnificence of medicine simply said, be like me. If you look at this canyon is not just white. It is not just black. It is not just red. It is not just yellow. But it is all the colors. Yet they stand together in harmony, in balance, and stand strong, tall, and proud. The most simplistic of teachings that should be understood by all that makes a visit onto this medicine land. Do not come from a place of entitlement. Come from a place that you contribute into the whole, with the medicines that is gifted to you, and that collective will awaken yet another level of medicine from this canyon. And as the canyon ripples open, it will speak to every single individual, and you will come out of this canyon a better being. When the medicine, orators spoke. They spoke for the collective of all that gathered. For one to speak at that level and frequency, the body that oratory comes from, too, must go through ceremony. The cleansing through fasting to cleanse the body, and at that moment of calling, to be that vessel in which Source speaks through us. I want you to take a moment as I close to put a heart-led thought out there. For this, let it come from the unconditionality of your heart. For this simply commemorates that sacred, holy pilgrimage that will go down into what will be now known as Havasupai Gardens. There will be a ceremonial holy pilgrimage of a hiker to walk down. We will have a ceremonial Havasupai delegation convene down there tomorrow. And in that connect will awaken and have communion with the ancestors. For all that you see that are the watchers here, it is not us as the two-leggeds. It is the tree people, the rock people, the winged people, the four-legged people, the cloud people, all that is of creation. Remember this to heart always, and don't allow for yourself to be the I, but allow for yourself to be a part of this magnificent spiritual whole that we all have a very critical part in its evolution. My first language is Havasupai, and I speak it fluently. Though within the way evolution has brought about for us to heal the whole of Mother Earth, my language cannot be understood by the four winds. Therefore, this English brings forth words that must touch your heart. It is you. It is in the tellings of old that it was not a group in the beginning. It was one individual who had vision and connection with divine source. His thought into the tribes, into the peoples, into the nations, into the cosmos. I simply close with a Havasupai saying, Bakyova, divine creator source. Vanyavmen today, Bam Hagega, see us. Bam of Sofa, take care of us. Bam Jeva, heal us. Hanikyo, it is good. Hanikyo, it is good. Hanikyo, it is good. Hanikyo, it is good. Many, many blessings.